been talking about the Luka Doncic trade. I'm just gonna make it simple. It's the worst trade in NBA history. The Dallas Mavericks are idiots. We're gonna watch this video though. Shout out my Perkins for sending me the video. Is the video lagging?
There aren't many things that can stop the entire NBA world in its tracks at 10 p.m. on a Saturday night. Did someone score 100 points? Did LeBron hastily retire in the middle of the season? What, did Michael Jordan come back out of retirement? What could possibly get everyone riled up out of nowhere? Oh my God. We all said in unison as news broke that the Mavericks traded Luka Doncic.
Chat, I was literally driving back from Reno's place. I was driving back from Reno's place, right? I was driving back from Detroit. And I seen this happen. I look at my phone, I say, huh? Got hacked. I paid it no mind. And then I seen Chris texting me. Ecstasy. I seen Chris texting me. I say, huh? Luka got traded. He said Luka got traded for 80. I said, that's fake. Then I look at my Twitter and I see everyone's talking about it. And then I quickly realized, oh, this actually happened. So my whole time I was in Twitter Spaces listening to talking about this getting traded. It was crazy. I'm like, I still don't believe it happened.
Doncic
the most
for
insane
Anthony
trade of all
Davis.
time.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
I
figured this was just some big elaborate hack job, and I was waiting for follow-up tweets saying, false alarm, the Mavericks actually aren't brain dead. I can't believe you guys fell for it. But within minutes, it was clear that this trade was unfortunately very real, and the Mavericks are in fact out of their minds. The same player who—
Now here's the thing, right? The Mavericks have 2 to 3 years to win the title. Kyrie Irving's a free agent this year, by the way, because if he doesn't pick up his player option, he's a free agent. He can go anywhere, so keep that in mind. But they have, realistically, if Kyrie resigns, they have 3-4 years to win a title. They are definitely one of the best teams in the world still, right? They're one of the best teams in the world. However, you're sacrificing at least 10 more years. You're sacrificing 10 years of success for maybe 3 or 4. So if they don't win in that time span, it's even worse.
Said he would rather leave his wife before giving up. The same—
Kyrie only signed with the Mavericks because of Luka Doncic, because that was his brother. So don't be surprised if Kyrie says, I'm not staying here because y'all just betrayed someone I'm very close with. Don't be shocked, chat. Don't be shocked.
Same player who was responsible for 1/3 of the organization's finals appearances.
They have to win multiple titles for me to make this make sense.
Miraculously fell into their lap 7 years ago, is now gone. And after looking at the reported details of this exchange, how it went down and who was involved, this is, without exaggeration, the most shocking trade in NBA history.
Facts. Facts, bro. I slept good, bro. I hope you slept good, bro.
Today's video is sponsored by—
Not my video. Sorry,
Jimmy. Code Jimmy High Roller.
I fuck with you though. I fuck with you though. This is not my sponsor.
Ever seen. First, according to multiple sources, none of the players even knew this trade was happening. Not Luka, not Anthony Davis, not even the Lakers GM LeBron James. As some sources put it,
send me a 25 gifted though. I might have to do something though.
This deal materialized in the shadows. In the shadows? What is this? The Illuminati? What do you mean in the shadows?
This is the worst.
And turns out this was the cleanest way this deal could have gone down.
This doesn't make any sense.
Because the next component that makes this truly the craziest trade to ever happen, Luka never requested a trade. He's been in Dallas his entire career,
somebody
and outside of a few rumors, nothing suggested he wouldn't be a lifer in that organization.
Like, nigga, Luka was supposed to retire as a Maverick. Like, this doesn't make any. I still, bro. I put this nigga on 2K. I've seen this nigga in a Lakers jersey. Like, I can't fathom Luka Doncic not being a Maverick. I just can't fathom this. Like, it doesn't make any sense, chat. It doesn't make any sense, bro.
There wasn't any buildup. There wasn't any reports of a disgruntled Luka making demands. It just happened.
All cause this nigga fat? Like, he's not that fat,
reason number
bro.
3.
Like,
the Mavs just traded away a top 3 asset in the NBA without even shopping him. No bidding wars, no asking around.
Yo, what's good,
and
JT?
Other offers. They just made the call to the Lakers and
this whole time, this talking. Look at Jason. Like, bro, chat. Y'all gotta see Jason Kidd's face. Look how pissed this looks, yo. Look how mad this Jason looks, bro. You didn't even consult your head coach about the deal. The coach of the team doesn't know that you were trading this. How?
accepted the deal. Can you imagine the haul Dallas would have got if they actually shopped Luka around the league for a couple of months? Oh, you want to give us Luka? Here is our entire franchise, the players, the coaches, the building, the staff, my firstborn child. Take it all. Thanks for doing business. I'll figure out the details later. If Rudy Gobert is worth 2 starters, 5 first-rounders, and a pick swap, if Mikal Bridges is worth 5 first-rounders, a second-rounder...
Mark Cuban didn't approve of the trade because he doesn't own the team. He has no majority ownership. The current ownership did approve of the trade, though. The current ownership... Bro... Oh my God. If I'm Luka Doncic, I'm about to get in the best shape of my life, and I'm about to drop 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 105, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114. I'm dropping every record as... I'm doing everything I can. I'm dropping a 100-point triple-double on the Mavericks every time I see them. I swear to God, I'm cooking them every time. What do you mean I'm a 25-year-old who dropped 73, who averaged 30 in the playoffs, who averaged a 30-point triple-double in the playoffs every year I've been on your team for 7 years, and you niggas trade me? I'm pulling up with a rocket. Guns are illegal in Texas. I'm pulling up with an MP7 from Black Ops 2, and I'm airing the out, bro. I promise you, bro. If I'm Luka Doncic, I'm pulling up with a RPG, and I'm airing the center. I don't know the arena name. I'm airing that out, bro. And I promise you, no one in Dallas would be mad at me, bro. I swear to God, I promise you, no one in Dallas would get mad at me, bro. What the are you talking about? Nigga, in 2K, I'm doing that shit, bro. Because there's no way you mean to tell me you traded me, bro. You traded me for what? You traded me for less than gold. So you mean to tell me, here's what I'm doing, right? Here's what I'm doing, right? If I'm Luka Doncic, bro, you just told me I'm less valuable than Mikal Bridges? I'm less valuable than Rudy Gobert? Rudy Gobert? Rudy Gobert? I just cooked the nigga. Chat, bro. Chat. This is what I just did to Rudy Gobert less than 7 months ago. And you mean to tell me? Hold on, no. Play the video, yo. Do not laugh. Do not piss me off even more, bro. You mean to tell me I'm less valuable than this nigga? That we switch honey the entire time to get to the finals. You tell me I'm less valuable than this nigga? You tell me I'm less valuable than this nigga? He did this less than 7 minutes ago. Less than seven months ago. He did this less than 7 months ago, and you trade this for less than Rudy?
And a swap.
Platy 10, I got beef with you, bro. Don't worry, though. I'm going to see you at the beat.
If an aging Paul George is worth a rising SGA, 5 first-round picks, and 2 pick swaps, can you imagine what a prime Luka Doncic would have fetched to the right team? Oh wait, on, I know. A 31-year-old Anthony Davis and a thank you note.
Come on, bro.
It makes no sense. And that brings up reason number 4.
Sense, bro.
The Mavericks were just in the finals last year. We've seen players sign with other teams after a finals run. We've seen players demand trades after a great season. But we have never seen a team willingly cough up a megastar after being just 3 games away from winning a championship. It's unthinkable, because reason number 5, it's Luka freaking Doncic. You do not trade Luka Doncic. If you were to rank players in the NBA on their trade value, starting with the players who are the most untouchable, non-negotiable, hang up the phone, and down from there, Luka is probably 3rd.
Bro, guard Los Angeles Lakers. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And these two niggas, the NBA is rigged. The NBA is rigged. The NBA, this is a script. Because you mean to tell me these two recently became rivals. They're both Jordan athletes. He's the first Jordan athlete to ever win a title. The first one ever. They're both signed to the same brand. He just won a title over him. And you mean to tell me this on the Celtics, he signs a Supermax. Now this gets traded to the Lakers, franchise rivals? It's a script. It has to be fake.
Or 4th on that
list. Be right back, all right, back.
The only 2 players definitively ahead of him are Wemby and Jokic. Now just try to wrap your head around the deal a team would have to offer in exchange for Nikola Jokic, or what the Bucks would get in return for Giannis. Here's a hint, there isn't one, because they would never trade them away. The deal doesn't exist. Tim McMahon of ESPN reported that Dallas had two major concerns in regards of Luka's future with the franchise. The first one being his massive $345 million 5-year extension, which he would have been eligible for this summer, and the second concern being his health and conditioning. In other words, the man was out of shape. So let me get this straight.
He is more valuable than Nikola. Nikola Jokic is about to be 30, bro. He's the most valuable player in the league.
Mavericks just traded away the best player of a generation, the future of their franchise, and the man that just got them to the finals on one leg because he put on a few pounds. For sake, Zion Williamson ate his way into load management, and he has spent the last 6 seasons in and out of rehab.
He got traded before Zion. I know Zach LaVine just got traded, but he got traded before Zach LaVine. He got traded before Brandon Ingram. How did he how do you do this deal? I don't think, check. I don't think we'll ever see a dumber than Nico Harrison. This is bro. I've seen anime on TikTok talk about this trade. I've seen girls talk about this trade that know nothing about the sport. My best friend called me and said, hey, what's going on with Luka Doncic? She doesn't watch basketball. She doesn't know about the sport, and she calling me about the sport. She called me about it. You know how crazy that is? I'm pretty sure it's in Uzbekistan that don't know what's going on right now. Like, come on, bro. No one in the world processed this. What? It's unborn children in Alaska that don't know what's going on, yo. I promise you, yo.
And the Pelicans
that make a better decision than you.
Now, Zion didn't deserve that stray. Seems like a nice guy. I wish him the best. But you get the point.
He got Mariah Mills
pregnant.
I can't say nothing to him.
Into the process, and the Sixers have yet to move on from Embiid. It's
forever.
one thing for a franchise player to want out, to sign with another team if they aren't happy. And
slow down, Prince. It's not the biggest thing in the world this year. We got a lot more going on. You know what I'm saying? We about to start paying $50 for eggs. So, you know what I'm saying? All right, but this is one of the crazy things that happened this year, though, for sure. 2025 is a crazy one.
Opportunity presents itself, but for a franchise to pull the trigger and get...
Slow down, Prince. Slow down. Niggas said war. Niggas talking about wars and shit, yeah. Slow down.
Get rid of a megastar in his prime.
That's in 2027. How do I break the news to you, brother?
Because of constant conditioning issues is criminal. There's really no precedent or great comparison for a trade like this. Because in the past, even when teams did trade a superstar, there was context behind those trades that at least made it seem justified.
It was supposed to be this month, but he backed out of it.
Exiting their prime and the team was trying to salvage some value before they inevitably left. Or despite how good the star was, the team wasn't finding much postseason success and wanted to go in a different direction. Or the star was bound to leave anyways, made it known, and the team had no leverage, so they were essentially forced into the trade. This deal between the Mavs and the Lakers has none of those elements involved. Luka didn't request a trade, he's 25 years old in his prime, and the Mavericks championship window just opened up. Now, as a Blazers fan, I am painfully aware of how hard it is to get your hands on a true franchise player. Painfully aware. In our team's entire 55-year existence, we've had 3. The first one got hurt, the second one was incredible, the potential third one got hurt, and the actual third one was also incredible. That's about one superstar every 20 years. What does the lackluster history of...
Luka's supposed to make his debut. Either he's trying to make it next week. It's sometime within the next 2 weeks.
My team have to do with this trade? Well, because the Mavericks should know a thing or two about keeping their hands on a generational talent. Because in their franchise's history, they've only had 2 of them. Dirk Nowitzki and Luka Doncic. The first one spent his entire 21-year career in Dallas.
They had Steve Nash. Steve Nash went on to win an MVP after after they didn't sign him. They had Steve Nash, Dirk, and Luka Doncic. That's the only 3 niggas they've ever had.
Facing ups and downs and winning arguably the heaviest and most challenging championship of our lifetime.
The biggest fluke championship in NBA
they
history.
traded away for AD in a box of scraps after just 6.5 seasons.
Nigga, even Dirk Nowitzki tweeted saying he did not know what he cannot believe this happened. Dirk, the greatest Maverick of all time. Really not even the greatest Maverick. Luka Doncic is the greatest Maverick of all time. He was well on his way to be just unanimously considered that.
Of a promising career. And as every fan of a
niggas don't know about
non-major
Brandon
market team
knows
all too well, generational talents only come along once in a generation. The Mavericks aren't some hotspot for superstar talent.
They don't even get
real
free
chances
agents
to win it all often. Just
Man,
3
this is
trips to the
nuts.
finals in 45
This is
years.
nuts.
One of those trips at the hands of the guy who they just sent packing. They cannot afford to roll the dice and hope for greener pastures like some other teams can. You are not the Lakers. You get a player like Luka and you lock that man in and throw away the key. What are we doing? It could be another 20 years before a player of Luka's caliber puts on a Mavericks jersey. And the team
I just feel
traded him
bad for
away
Luka, bro.
because he was mildly out of shape. It makes me sick. This is coming from a desperate
Like,
man
oh my
who's got
God.
18 years left before I see another Dame. Which brings us to their second concern. Again, according to sources, the Mavericks were not keen on giving Luka an extension that would have made him the highest paid player in the league. But if the third best player in the world, who gets better in the playoffs, is a perennial MVP candidate who's hitting his prime, isn't worth paying, then who the hell is?
Now
Dallas
look,
said that this
Luka Doncic was a cone on defense. Obviously, he was a cone. He was out of shape. He was fat. But he's 25. You can work through that shit, yo. Ass. Listen, I told you niggas. Y'all know me. No one's taking my butt. So if I had to pick between or ass, I'm not taking no. So that should tell you everything. Now, women's ass though. Women's ass. But you know what I'm saying? If I had to pick, I'm not taking no. So I don't know what to tell you, bro. I just picked one. I'm not gonna say it though. I'm not taking no.
was a win-now trade. An oxymoron of a statement considering who they just traded and where he just got them last season. But superstars win championships. Superstars also cost a lot of money. And if you're not willing to empty your pockets, how committed are you to actually winning?
DM me on Discord.
In what world has being cheap ever won a team a title? It just seems completely counterintuitive to what they're trying to accomplish. Now, the implications of this trade for the Lakers are just as drastic, but for entirely different reasons. For starters, this will be the first time in LeBron's entire career, youth, high school, NBA, a lifetime of basketball, where he won't be the best player on his team, which is
AD's been the best player on the Lakers for years, and LeBron even said that AD was their best player last night, or the night before the trade. So no, that's not true.
Is already a huge adjustment for him and the team as a whole.
AD's been better than this nigga for 3 years.
Because Luka and LeBron essentially do the same exact thing. Oversized on-ball floor generals with elite scoring abilities. In fact, they not only have the same skill set, they take on the exact same roles on the court. LeBron has always initiated the offense, even if it meant relegating point guards to other positions. And this usually worked in the past because no one did what LeBron could do nearly as good as he could do it. But now there's a guy who can do what LeBron can do, only better. So that means unless Luka and the Lakers are okay with him getting neutralized, LeBron will have to truly play off ball and within the flow of the offense for the first time in about 2 decades. 2 LeBrons on 1 team. Sounds great in theory, probably a bit redundant. Which leads me to believe the Lakers are actually playing a longer game with this trade. Sources report that the Mavericks are the ones that approached LA with this trade. And despite the Lakers playing fairly well as of late, I think they knew their chances of winning another title with the LeBron-AD duo was getting slim. So
all they needed to get was a center. Alright, now look, Miles Turner is highly overrated, especially by casual niggas. Miles Turner's not that good. However, Miles Turner and AD, a Miles Turner level big next to AD, that's different. That makes something shake. With LeBron's still an All-Star at year 40, and he deserves to be an All-Star. He's not even like a legacy All-Star. And you like, is that not crazy, chat? Like, you gave up on that? You could have, like, I don't know. Now, Lakers made a good move because you're not like they were never going to get offered a Luka level player ever. So this trade was the first time 2 All-NBA players that made All-NBA the year before got traded for one another. The first time in NBA history. That's how crazy this trade is. That's someone giving you your whole future facts. They just gave you a franchise cornerstone. So I know why they made the deal. Exactly right, Perk.
With the option of trading away key pieces and tripling down on a 40-year-old LeBron and carry them to the promised land, or trade for a megastar that just showed up on their doorstep 5 minutes ago, they couldn't book AD's flight to Dallas quick enough, which makes me think this move was the first step
AD, listen, I'm not one of them that on you because I know how good you are, bro. AD, you're a top 10 player in the league. I know you've been talking crazy on AD like he a bag of chips. That's not even the point. The point is, Luka Doncic is a top 3 player and he's younger than you.
To the post-LeBron era in Los Angeles. As we all know, LeBron will more than likely retire within a season or two.
What app do you use? We was using Moblin. If you have an Android, you can use, what's it called? You can use IRL Pro.
Lakers needed a new face for their franchise.
And we was using Toolkit. It was Toolkit for the chat and shit.
Inexplicably, miraculously, in the most Lakers way imaginable. I always wondered what LeBron's final years would look like, how he would go out, who would be around him, but never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would be playing second fiddle to Luka Doncic in a Lakers jersey. All in all, it seems like the Mavericks won this trade, if you zoom way in and look at this in an 18-month window. But zoom out, and the Lakers are looking around asking themselves how they just pulled off a bank heist. With AD, the Mavericks lineup looks good, possibly a winning formula.
This team will make the finals. Bearing injuries, this team will make the finals. This is a very, 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 very good team.
But the Lakers got Luka Doncic, and in 20 years, fans will look back and wonder how one of the greatest players of all time in his prime was traded away
IRL Pro.
on a random Saturday night.
Oh, wait, you mean like how my chat's like this? That's chatties. That's chatties. Yeah, bro. That's nuts, bro. That's nuts. That's nuts. I can't believe they really did that, bro. Yo, Dingleberry, appreciate you with the sub on YouTube, my nigga. I gotta get rid of that. Oh, that shit's like 10 years old, bro. Like dead ass. What's good, Chris? Mass team actually looks tight now. Yo, they're gonna make the finals. They're gonna have opportunity to make a finals, bro. The Mavericks are reportedly over. How you over Luka with Doncic? Meanwhile, one phrase we keep hearing basically is that the Mavericks are over him. Dallas has likewise said to have cooled on his star's insistence on hiring his own team of training experts, even though it was done at his own expense, to handle the bulk of his medical and nutritional needs separate from the club, starting with the 2023-24 season, which is the exact season they made the finals. You are dumb. You are dumb, yo. All right, what tweet from Low you sent me? What my nigga Low say? What?